Now coming in live from the backstage of Disrupt is the mayor of San Francisco, Gavin Newsom. Thanks so much for joining us.
I disrupted the audience with a tie and a suit. Completely inexcusable. I should know better as a San Francisco mayor.
Now, we actually met several years ago when I was an intern at the San Francisco Examiner, and you were at the time the comptroller of San Francisco.
Well,
so time has changed.
Time has changed. San Francisco Board of Supervisors, now mayor, and now candidate for lieutenant governor. So yeah, things have changed. Of course, you've moved up. I'm not sure I have. I'm still in politics.
Yeah. So you came today to kind of talk about innovation in the Valley and to be the cheerleader for San Francisco.
It's really true. I mean, there's a changing shape of the economies in this country, of the economy in this country. It used to be that literally big companies, the GEs, the IBMs, and others would locate, and every employee or people that wanted a job would come to that state or that city. Now it's exactly the opposite. Jobs are coming to where people are. And so the key economic differentiator for a city like San Francisco Bay Area, Silicon Valley, this region, and other regions across the country are to create the conditions to get the best and the brightest minds, because the great differentiator now is that talent pool. A highly educated, highly productive, highly motivated workforce, research and development, universities. Those are the ingredients of economic growth and success. Those are the ingredients of disruptive economies in innovation and entrepreneurship. So that's really what I came to talk about.
Now these days you see a lot of startups, including TechCrunch recently and Zynga with their new office, creating space and opening up buildings in San Francisco. What is your office doing specifically to kind of increase innovation, to bring more entrepreneurs to the city? What are you trying to do?
Well, we're trying not to get in the way of people's growth and people's aspirations. We're trying to support business growth and development. We have an economic and workforce development office. We put together private public transaction teams, literally point people. So if you're Zynga, Mark Pingus, you come in and you say, look, I want to expand, I want to work with you guys because I need help on building permits. I want to make sure that I actually reach my construction deadlines. I got some signage issues. I've got some health department issues in my little cafe that we're here to help, and we're here to steward and walk you through that process. Other companies, the same thing. So the key is for people to reach out to us, get in touch with us, let us know what their plans are, let us know what their long-term strategies are so we can help accommodate it, put the word out there and to make sure that we create a regulatory environment that's friendly and make sure we create the conditions where there are no big surprises.
Now you mentioned Mark Pinkus just now. Who are some of the technology leaders that you talk to on a regular basis? Who do you look up to when it comes to the tech industry?
Well, guys like Mark Benioff. Mark's a good friend. The work he's doing, cloud computing at Salesforce, is extraordinary. I'm very close with Larry and Sergey and the work that's being done at Google, obviously, and a lot of old friends at Yahoo as well. And it's just great to have all these folks living out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Of course, we're working a lot with Larry Ellison now, trying to get the America's Cup in San Francisco. We just hosted their big Oracle convention, the biggest one they've ever had here in San Francisco, 41,000 people. The Jobs family are friendly and close, and Lorene is one of my heroes and heroines, the work she's doing on higher education. Again, part of the economic paradigm that makes this region such a success. So we're very blessed up here in San Francisco to have some real leaders.
Yeah. How do you think you can work closer with those leaders in tech?
Well, I hope we're working as closely as they want. We're very close to the guys at Twitter helping find some new space, and some of the legendary leaders that have done so much, like our friends at Dolby Labs and the work that's being done down in the Presidio now with ILM and Lucas that have come in to the city. We put together a digital media task force and advisory committee, put together a biotech task force and advisory committee. You're seeing now the life science and biotech area become more computational. So we're seeing a lot of merging of those disciplines. Mission Bay, you're going to start seeing technology and biotech starting to integrate in a different manner. We've got the California Stem Cell Institute located here in San Francisco, the anchor, which is UCSF. So the key for us is to be a conduit to institutions of higher learning, research, development, talent pool, and these companies, and provide access to capital, access to space, access to information, more transparency, and connect to city government.
Yeah. My final question is there anything you're missing from this picture that you would like to work on? Anything, over the next few months you think is kind of missing from encouraging technology in San Francisco?
I think the biggest risk is the state of higher education in the state of California. It's been the differentiator. We had a master plan in 1960. We're no longer fully funding education. We're cutting back. We're seeing fee increases at UC, CSU. They've tripled in the last 10 years. At UC, they just had a 32% increase in UC fees. So we're pricing people out. This is the backbreaker. If we do not get this right, California is no longer going to lead the world in high technology, in the green tech space, digital media, digital art space. It is incumbent upon leaders in this state to reconcile that, to focus on public education, because again, at the end of the day, it's not about the cheapest place to do business, it's the most productive place to do business. That productivity comes from the minds of people. We've got to invest in human capital.
Actually, one last thing. Cyan Bannister, founder of Zividay, she wanted you to know that you look like Batman.
Did she want me to? You know, there
What's
is
your reaction to
I don't know. Well, the new Batman or the Michael
newer
Keaton one?
No, not the
Okay, I'll
the
accept
newer
that then.
You'll accept that?
I'll take it.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Mayor.